Your hand brushes against a banana box in the corner of a garage, and something moves faster than you can react. A single bite from the Brazilian wandering spider delivers enough venom to kill an adult in under 2 hours. That makes it, by some measures, the most venomous spider on Earth. Most people picture spider venom as something that simply causes pain and swelling. This venom does something else entirely. Dr. Wilson Fernandes, a Brazilian toxinologist who has spent decades studying this species, helped uncover exactly what makes its bite so unusual. His research revealed something most people never expect. The venom doesn't primarily attack tissue at the bite site. It attacks the nervous system directly, interfering with how nerve cells communicate throughout the entire body. Which means the danger isn't localized. It spreads through the body's signaling system almost immediately after the bite occurs. So what does that actually feel like for a victim? Symptoms often begin with intense, burning pain radiating outward from the bite. This is quickly followed by profuse sweating, elevated heart rate, and in more severe cases, difficulty breathing, which means the body starts reacting as though it's in a state of extreme physiological alarm, even before any other symptoms fully develop. Here's the part almost nobody expects. In male victims, the venom can cause a specific and involuntary physical reaction, a painful, prolonged erection called priapism. Doctors have studied this side effect for decades, since it offered unexpected insight into how certain neurotransmitters function. Which means researchers studying a potentially deadly venom accidentally uncovered clues relevant to treating an entirely unrelated medical condition.
Pharmaceutical researchers have investigated components of this venom for potential use in erectile dysfunction treatments. The same toxin capable of causing severe illness contains molecular components scientists found genuinely useful once isolated and studied safely. Which means one of the world's most dangerous venoms has also become an unlikely source of medical research entirely disconnected from its lethal reputation. Now think about where these spiders are actually found. Despite the name wandering spider, they don't build stationary webs like many other species. Instead, they actively hunt at night and often seek out dark, enclosed spaces during the day to rest. Which means encounters frequently happen in exactly the places humans don't expect to check carefully. Here's where the story gets stranger. These spiders have a well-documented habit of hiding inside banana shipments, sometimes traveling internationally before ever being discovered. Multiple incidents have been reported of the species appearing in grocery stores far outside its native range in South America, which means for decades, one of the world's most dangerous spiders has occasionally hitchhiked across entire oceans hidden inside ordinary produce. So how deadly is a bite in practice, statistically speaking? Despite the venom's potency, confirmed fatalities are actually quite rare today. Modern antivenom, when administered promptly, is highly effective at neutralizing the venom's effects.
Which means the venom's fearsome reputation exists largely because of what it's capable of, not because of how often it actually kills people with access to medical care. Here's the part researchers find particularly telling. Brazil produces this antivenom specifically because of how frequently bites occur in certain regions. Health authorities track bite incidents closely, since early treatment dramatically improves outcomes for victims. Which means the difference between a serious medical event and a manageable injury often comes down to how quickly someone reaches a hospital. So what should someone actually do if bitten? Medical guidance is consistent. Seek emergency care immediately, and try to safely capture or photograph the spider for identification if possible. Trying to treat the bite with home remedies wastes critical time that antivenom needs to work effectively. Which means the single most important action after a bite isn't treating the wound, it's getting to help as quickly as humanly possible. So could you actually survive a bite from the world's most venomous spider? For most victims today, with access to modern medical care, survival odds are genuinely favourable. A sudden movement in the dark, a burning pain spreading outward, a body reacting in ways medicine still studies today. That sequence isn't chaos, it's a well-documented biological process, understood well enough that treatment protocols exist specifically because of decades of prior cases. Venomous spiders have existed for hundreds of millions of years, refining these exact chemical weapons long before humans ever built hospitals to counter them. And maybe that's the real reframe. We imagine venom as something built purely to kill, a weapon with no other purpose.
But some of nature's most dangerous chemistry has quietly become one of medicine's more unexpected teachers. The real question was never just whether you could survive the bite. It's what science manages to learn from something that spent millions of years trying to be lethal.